Hi, I'm a Sand Recap and this is a movie to get. Big Hero 6. A unique bond creates between larger estimated inflatable robot Baymax and wonder Hiro Hamada, who together collaborate with a gathering of companions to shape a band of innovative legends. Hiro Hamada is an adolescent genius in San Francisco, but all he seems to be doing is trying to get into bot fights in back alleys that are against the law. Tadashi, Hiro's older brother, is trying to persuade Hiro to change his mind by tricking him into visiting the San Francisco Institute of Technology, where Tadashi is a student. Hiro meets a number of Tadashi's nerd school friends while she is there: Fred, Go-Go, Wasabi, and Honey Lemon, and the various inventions they have created. Hiro is then shown his own project by Tadashi, a Baymax named Inflatable Nurse Robot. Hiro is impressed by Baymax's impressive knowledge because of a chip Tadashi programmed with a variety of medical analysis data. Baymax goes back to sleep after completing his task, and he is told, "I am satisfied with my care." In addition, the three meet the Institute's head professor, Robert Callahan, who encourages Hiro to apply for admission after praising his miniature battle robot. Then, Tadashi tells his brother to think of something that will impress Callahan at the upcoming robotics exhibit. After Tadashi tells his brother to use that big brain of yours, Hiro builds thousands of microbots controlled by a neural transmitter using the robotic technology in his BattleBot. The microbots will act in response to the wearer's thoughts. It goes without saying that Hiro's presentation impresses a number of people at the exhibition, even a well-known technology expert named Alistair Cray. Cray offers to buy Hiro's microbot invention right away, but Callahan says Cray isn't a reliable technologist. After that, Hiro says no to Cray's request, but he gets excited when Callahan gives him a letter saying that he has been accepted into the institute. When a fire breaks out in the exhibition hall, Hiro, Tadashi, and their friends head off to celebrate. However, the celebration is cut short. Tadashi enters the building as soon as he hears that Callahan is still inside to save him. Nonetheless, as Hiro watches, a blast shakes the structure, shooting him back. Hiro continues to process his grief by withdrawing from his friends after Tadashi's funeral. His auntie Cass attempts to urge Hiro to go to the establishment and exploit his acknowledgement letter. However, he appears to be reluctant to do as such. Hiro is taken aback when Baymax appears in his room after inadvertently injuring himself there. Before he passed away, Tadashi reportedly brought him back to their shared bedroom. Baymax endeavors to help Hiro, who is hesitant to acknowledge it. Nonetheless, the temperament is broken when Hiro finds one of his microbots wriggling in a pocket of his coat. Hiro tries to ignore it by putting it in a specimen container, but Baymax notes and asks if he can try to figure out where the small robot wants to go. This is casually stated by Hiro, unaware that the robot will heed his commands. Hiro and Baymax arrive at an old warehouse as they pursue him. Hiro sneaks inside and is surprised to discover a machine producing similar microbots in numerous containers containing them. However, when a masked man appears and tries to use the miniature robots to kill Hiro and Baymax, his surprise turns into shock. Hiro first goes to the police station to tell the officer what he found, but the officer doesn't seem to be willing to believe him. The fact that Baymax's battery begins to deplete does not help either. He makes it home in time for Hiro to recharge him. Baymax then inquires about Tadashi's whereabouts. Hiro tries to tell the machine that his brother is gone. Given what he saw today, Hiro begins to wonder, what if it wasn't an accident? After Hiro explains that the fire was caused by accident, Hiro upgrades Baymax in order to find out who has stolen his invention. Hiro also programs a new chip for the robot that includes a number of martial arts moves. He places the chip in an additional slot in Baymax's hard drive, right next to Tadashi's chip for Baymax's programming. After that, the two go back to the warehouse and find that it is empty. However, Hiro observes that his microbot has begun to move once more, and the two follow its movements until they reach the docks off San Francisco. The microbot, on the other hand, is pulled out of its container by something, and it vanishes into the misty bay. However, a few moments later, the masked figure appears, carrying a large object bearing the red bird symbol and utilizing the microbots as a means of transportation. When Hiro's friends approach them, he is about to send Baymax to get the masked man. They accepted Baymax's invitation to help Hiro feel better, but the masked man then attacks them. The gathering heap into Wasabi's vehicle, as the veiled man gives pursue. In the consequence, the vehicle winds up crashing into the Narrows, yet the gathering is saved by Baymax, who has shed his defensive layer, and assists the gathering with drifting to the surface. Subsequent to getting ashore, Fred drives the gathering to his home, which is an enormous manor possessed by his folks. Hiro shows his friends the red bird symbol he saw on the machine while he was recovering, but no one has seen it. Soon, everyone agrees that the man may be responsible for Tadashi's death, and Fred thinks he knows who it is. Cray, Alistair, Fred explains that the 𝐒𝐲𝐽 were the ones who desired Hiro's microbot technology and most likely obtained it at Tadashi's cost. Hiro is also taken aback when Baymax tells him that he scanned the masked man during the fight and has information on his health and vitals. Hiro wants to know where their adversary is, but in order to do so, he would have to look at everyone in San Francisco. After that, the group decides to work together to stop the 𝐒𝐲𝐽, and Hiro helps them each make unique suits based on their abilities. After Hiro has completed this, he and Baymax take to the skies above the city to use an aerial fan to survey it. The health data of their adversary are picked up by Baymax's sensors from an island in the bay. The group takes to the air in search of a deserted base. The red bird symbol on the twisted metal remains of some machine can be seen in one room. The gathering then goes into a control room, where video shows that the room was utilized for testing an instant transportation project called Activity Sparrow Silent. Their masked foe suddenly appears, and the group tries to eliminate him, but they have no idea what to do. Hiro uncovers their adversary, but instead of 𝐒𝐲𝐽, he discovers Professor Callahan. Callahan explains that he was able to protect himself from the explosion during the fire by utilizing Hiro's microbot technology. Hiro is enraged by this, and he demands that Baymax kill Callahan. Hiro took out the chip Tadashi implanted in him after Baymax claimed that his programming does not permit this. Baymax follows Hiro's orders after the chip is removed, and he charges Callahan. Honey is able to restore Tadashi's chip to his programming before Hiro's friends attempt to stop Baymax, but the robot fights back. Hiro demands that Baymax locate Callahan after he has escaped during the fight, but the robot responds by stating that his scanners have been damaged. Hiro drives Baymax back to the garage with the intention of exacting vengeance. He tries to update the programming on Baymax, but Baymax won't let him open the port that holds his chip data. Baymax responds, "Tadashi is here." As desperate Hiro finally breaks down over the death of his brother, Baymax shows Hiro video of Tadashi's numerous attempts to get him moving, with the 84th test succeeding and Tadashi declaring that Baymax is going to help a lot of people as Hiro watches. In the end, Hiro's friends come back to the garage where he is and tell him that they have discovered more footage from the military test. The video also captures Professor Callahan at the test area, revealing his motivations. A human test subject was pushed into the portal during the test. However, the portal began to become unstable, and 𝐒𝐲𝐽 instructed it to close down. It turns out that Abigail, Callahan's daughter, was the test subject. Callahan appears over 𝐒𝐲𝐽's building the following day while he is announcing the opening of a new facility in the heart of San Francisco. He is using the microbots to piece together the last active portal. As the portal comes to life and begins to torment the structure, sucking its fragments into the other dimension, Callahan asserts that he will ruin 𝐒𝐲𝐽's life in the same way that he did his own. When Hiro and his friends show up, they beg Callahan to stop doing what he's doing, but the former professor doesn't believe them. Callahan uses the microbots to fend off the group's attempts to stop him. Hiro and the rest of the team hack away at the microbot structures as Hiro notices that they are being drawn into the portal during the fight, reducing Callahan to a pitiful state. Baymax is able to get him to take off the control mask, but once he does, he hears a faint life signal coming from inside the portal. Hiro and Baymax enter it. Despite its instability, they discover Abigail inside the test pod in the otherworldly atmosphere. After that, Baymax and Hiro try to get her out of the dimension, but a piece of 𝐒𝐲𝐽's building's debris hits Baymax, ripping away most of his suit and making his rocket boosters useless. Baymax asserts that he can use his rocket punch to rescue Hiro and Abigail. Although the robot reassures the boy that he will always be with him, Hiro does not wish to lose Baymax. Hiro says, weeping, "I'm satisfied with my care," and Baymax fires a rocket fist to get the daughter of Hiro and Callahan through the portal before it breaks apart. Abigail is taken to a hospital as a result, and Callahan is taken into custody for his crimes. In the meantime, superheroes who saved the city are featured in local news reports. However, Hiro and his friends spend some time alone at his aunt's house to celebrate. Hiro enrolls in his classes at the San Francisco Institute of Technology shortly after. Hiro has moved into the same lab as Tadashi and brought the rocket fist Baymax wore. While it was closed, Hiro found the green microchip card Tadashi had put in Baymax. Baymax is rebuilt by Hiro, who places the chip inside him and embraces his friend. Eventually, we see Hiro, Baymax, and their companions going through the roads of San Francisco, prepared to assist their city in any capacity they with canning.